When you embark on a training program for a road race, it's important to understand the process for improving your running so that you'll excel on race day. As you know, most people prefer to run high mileage. However, there are other priorities you have to focus on to reach your desired endurance level. No matter the sport, whether it's golf, basketball, or running, training starts with technique. Technique, or skill, is the foundation for any level of improvement at a sport. In running, whether your ambition is to build speed or endurance, you have to start by doing it correctly before you can improve other areas. As your technique improves, you'll then be able to increase your speed. In running, the faster you get, the less variability of technique is allowed. In other words, technique is a requirement of faster running. Speed is also the foundation for endurance. Think about it like this. When you train for a marathon, your ultimate goal is to run a long distance faster than when you started training. Well, to run a long distance faster, you have to be able to run a shorter distance faster. This is the main reason why your training program needs to include speed training. Running distances like 200 and 400 meters helps to not only enhance your technique, a requirement of higher speeds, it also helps set up your pacing for longer distances you're ultimately training to run. As you prepare for an endurance race, you won't isolate these components, but rather you'll address technique, speed, and endurance each week. This will allow you to tangibly measure your improvements on short interval and long distance runs. If your speed intervals aren't improving, then you know you need to focus a little more on technique. If your endurance times aren't improving, then work a little more at your sprint intervals. When training, it's important to understand how your improvements happen. That way, if you notice problems along the way, you have a tangible framework in place to decide where you have to focus your training to continue improving. Using this approach will help you maximize your performance on race day.